It is believed that it is very easy to rule others, but when it comes to ruling and managing yourself, that is when the real muscle is required. But for you to be a strong leader and an effective leader, you can't rule out the need to be able to, manage yourself to get the best out of yourself, so that you can also use that same principle to get the best out of others. In this episode of the Corporate Nosy Guy, we want to have a conversation about the power of managing self. And we are privileged to have Dennis Hedihor, who is an HR consultant, to give us some perspective when it comes to the power of managing self. Anyway, my name is Rolando Fori, the Corporate Nosy Guy, and if you are ready, let's get nosy.
It's been a wonderful journey so far. Lots of experiences to share, but it depends on the subject matter. Career-wise, straight from the university, I happen to work with or do my national service, as we normally want to put it, with a corporate organization. And after national service, I've been working, or I worked with that organization. And after 12 years, I thought that I've had enough. And therefore, I needed to go out and help other organizations. Hence, for now, I'm consulting in HR. I will not solely relate managing self to the HR field, but I would say managing self is a natural thing. It's something that every human being has been endowed with. Whether you like it or not, even as we sit here, we are managing ourselves. We managed ourselves to come to this place, and we are still managing ourselves. Your crew, everyone here is, in one way or the other, managing him or herself. So I would say managing self has to do with one's conscious effort to manage the time, talent, gifts, everything that the individual is endowed with, and resources around to achieve whatever goal the individual has set for him or herself. So that is my personal, definition of managing self. As for the benefits, there are a lot, and I'm yet to come or to hear someone who has made it in life who did not manage him or herself. So it could be achieving whatever goal you set for yourself, and for your enjoyment or benefit, and even by extension to generations unborn. So as for the benefits, when it comes to managing self, enormous. When we talk of managing self, the individual must know that you are the one in charge. Okay, you are the one in charge, and therefore you need to believe in yourself. No one can believe in yourself but yourself. It is a wrong assumption, okay, because I will say that every one of us manage him or herself. It is a natural thing that God has endowed us with. The question, though, is whether we are managing ourselves towards the right course. You understand me? Because Whether you like it or not, I call it unconscious discipline. That's how I've termed it, unconscious discipline. Very often we find ourselves doing things that we have not planned to do, okay, or just following others, not necessarily because we have interest in what they are doing or we want to achieve similar results, but because we want to belong, okay, or we set targets for ourselves and we have to fight the self. And it is only when we become conscious that we need to manage ourselves towards a particular goal that we end up achieving that particular goal or aim. But otherwise, I believe that every individual, whether consciously or unconsciously, are managing themselves. As we sit here now, as I have alluded before, we are all managing ourselves. So it's a wrong assumption for people to think that because you are not achieving something, you are not managing yourself. You are managing yourself.